Well. 3-2. Dodgers. That's good. We'll talk about some things that might have been so bad, though. I don't know. This is Tim Rogers with the Blue Madness podcast at Dodgers 2080. Please like, subscribe, do all those good things. We have a lot to talk about. Just kind of getting rolling here. I'm going to actually share this video out. Good afternoon, Mike Salas. Let me get this thing out there because I put it out much earlier today, obviously. Thank you for coming on board. I really appreciate it. Like I said, like, subscribe. Mike, you've been a big help. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to talk. We got some things to talk about. We got some conspiracy theories out there, which, was in the earlier chat. If you go look up above, I'm not shying away from it. I will not. BC in the house. Yeah, so if you go look at the top, I don't have the tinfoil hat. Sorry, there I am. Hey. I don't have the tinfoil hat today. I got to redo that one, but we'll talk about stuff. Yeah, let Jack wear it. Trey, we don't have the arms, the luxury. Yeah. Game 5 was rigged. Yeah, Mike's on it, man. I love it. I'm just, let's, we'll go straight to it while we wait for more people to come in. But my man up here, Tony, said, other influences on the NLCS. I'm talking about the possibility that Fox and MLB are influencing the length of the series for ratings and also the massive presence of online and offshore wagering. Doesn't make any reasonable sense why the Dodgers would punch they punted. It's punted 2 games in the series in order to save leverage arms. It does up to a point, but I see no reasonable explanation for yesterday. As I said, I understand you not wanting to get into this, but you had to put it out there. I'm all in. Not that I agree, but there's nothing that is, they punted 2 games. So going straight at it, I'm going to start asking the questions. If Jack Flaherty was sick, why was he pitching? And hey, we talked about this a few days ago. I actually said they should go Game 5 with the bullpen game. Because then you still have a day of rest. You might have been a little bit short. Maybe that was part of it that was going on. I know that a couple guys, what's his name? Our boy Evan Phillips. I can't remember Evan Phillips' name. Can you believe that stuff? I'm going to pull up my bookmarks. Uh-oh. Someone's bonkers on my Twitter machine here. That's not good. Premium. Oh, give me my bookmarks. You got to be kidding me. There we go. Bookmarks. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Oh, that's older than dirt. Guess we're not going to go to the Twitter machine yet. Things are really out of whack here. Okay, well, we'll just deal. Am I on the right account? Let's see. Yeah, because, Eric Steven does a great job of, this one's working. We'll just move this one over. Eric Steven does a great job of some things. So I'm going to move some stuff where I can't. So he said he had, Game 4. We had, like Phillips with a lot of pitches, right? Evan was at 23. Oh, no, 34. Blake was at 23. Maybe that's why. I'll give that benefit of the doubt there. And they go, well, we're going to have our full bullpen for Game 6. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'll entertain that. I will entertain that. But yeah, it still stinks. There's some stinkiness in there. And I think it's really dangerous to punt 2 games, man. What the heck? Flaherty wasn't healthy. You might as well have done both. If you're going to punt it, at least make sure your starter, who's really good, or has been pretty darn good, and pitched a freaking, 7 shutties? I'm not going to use that. Shutout innings. Why did you throw him out there? Now they put themselves in a worse position. The bullpen game has to come through. It has to come through. So they got 7. Right. There's only 7 guys that I see. It's guys you would go, hey, that's a bullpen guy. We're gonna go through Eric's little thing here. I'll pull it up in a minute. Set it up. It's blank. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. Is that yeah, there's the right one. There it is. Okay. Here's their bullpen. Kopech, Trinan, Phillips, Brazier, Hudson, Banda, Honeywell, Kasparius, Edgardo Enriquez, and Landon Knack. For the bullpen game. And I'm going to say that Honeywell is going to be out. He threw a lot of pitches, so he's out. So they're going to have to go Kopech, Trinan, that's 2. Phillips is 3. Brazier 4. Hudson 5. Banda 6. They have 6 pitchers to cover 9 innings that they trust. Ben Kasparius is going to have to get some love in there. He's going to have to do some work. But why the heck didn't they just go with Flaherty tomorrow? Yeah. So they're going to really have to fry some guys. The key is going to be offense, folks. The key is offense. Straight up offense. Let me get my notes out. I have not had my notes up, which I should have. Yeah. So maybe it's just because of the pitcher usages on Thursday. I'm going to go with that. Why they didn't go bullpen game. But they're going to have these 6 guys cover 7 innings or 9 innings. It's not freaking Little League. Said Honeywell's probably out. Edgardo's got something in him. They're gonna have to find a way, and they can't have that middle. They can't go and say, well, one guy's gonna go out and give up 5 runs. They got to pull guys right away. You may run out. You may freaking run out, and Kiki Hernandez is closing it, but you got to go out hard. Guy doesn't have it, get him out. Some of these guys are going to have to cover multiple innings. Let's look at it. Okay, we know Kopech. Kopech can cover 2. Trinan, he really shouldn't, but he can do, if he keeps it low, he can do, inning a third, inning 2/3. Evan Phillips can do it. It's good that he got out there. That's for sure. He needed to be out there to get some work in because he hasn't had a lot. Let's see. Let's get those views up. Please like, subscribe, but most importantly, share right now. Get people out there. Evan Phillips. Do not start Ryan Brazier tomorrow. They've already seen him. Start somebody. I would start Evan Phillips. I would just start Evan Phillips tomorrow and have him go as long as he can. Which, maybe it's 2 innings. Knock those down. But I don't want Brazier. I don't want any of these guys facing the same guys more than, maybe it'd be the second time. I don't want him, but Brazier already started 1, gave up that home run. Hudson's good for 1. Banda's probably good for 2. Honeywell, I don't think is in there. Kasparius, he can go long. Mike could start Knack. I wouldn't. I would go with Big Ben at some point. I think, and knowing that Flaherty was compromised, why don't they just start an opener? Why don't they just do that? Not face that heart of the order, and hey, we could talk about what You let him give up 8 runs. That's bad. That's bad. Can't do that. Yeah, so I think Edgardo's got something. I think he's been okay. His command's is a little off, as we know. Yeah, if they do Brazier again, BC, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. I think it's a mistake, but you never know. I've been wrong many times before. Like I've been seriously wrong about the 2024 NLCS MVP. That is not going to be Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah. Wave the white flag. Mr. Tim, Gower's where we want him. Yeah, at least they're coming back. And there's a day off, hopefully, to take a little edge off the momentum. If Jack want to go out there and compete for the guys, you let him. I don't think so. Oh, heck no. He was down. His velocity was down. They could have had him out quickly. Yeah, Flaherty was sick after getting his payout from Fox. Why not start Buehler tomorrow? He needs more rest. He'll go game 7. That's what you want. Steve Cohen all over that. I'm good to see that everyone's got their tinfoil hats on. I like it. Bullpen could work, but Manaea could dominate and they lose 2-1. That's very true. It's up to the offense. Offense scores 6 runs, they're going to win it. They're not that ain't what happened yesterday is not happening again. Aronetic, still have no idea what the heck that was yesterday. I know. Fortunately for me, I was working, so it was kind of, See, Tony? I'm in, man. I'm in. Tinfoil hat fully deployed, except I got to get my new one started. How many days rest is Manaea pitching on? Well, he was Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He's on a normal day's rest. He's on a normal day rest. Kind of, well, yeah, he has good rest. So that's bad. Yeah, it's a 5-day rest. Flaherty was on 4. That's another thing. They could have given Flaherty a couple extra days. It's late in the season. These guys are all tired. That's why you're starting to see some offense. Doug and I chatted last night while he was waiting in line in and out. Yeah, I hope they don't do Brazier. Mike was starting Knack, and Mr. John Rod says no Knack. I would not start Knack against the top of the lineup. Maybe later. Maybe he comes in later. But can we get Gagne out of retirement? I know. Hey, can we have a healthy Brewstar, Gratterall, Alex Vesia, and Joe Kelly? That would complete what we need. Yeah, they're not going to give up 8 runs again. No, Doc's going to manage this one better. I just, let the conspiracies ride. I hate it. And given that, I would expect, if the conspiracies are true, I expect the Indians Guardians to win today. Norm, hey, it's difficult for a starting pitcher to beat the same team twice in a series. That is very true. So I'm not surprised Flaherty was knocked around, but I also believe the Dodgers will get to Manaea. Let's hope so. He's just been really good lately. He really has. But the Dodgers have, we're going to cover. Let's just do this. I'm going to go. So my man, Kevin Klein, had a really good tweet. And we're going to talk about, you guys can see this. Who's been good? Who hasn't? Edmund, Muncy, Betts, Ohtani, and Kike Hernandez have been excellent. Freeman, he's just broken. William Dilliam, terrible. Lux, no hits. Teoscar, no hits with 9 Ks. So tomorrow's Manaea. Paez will be in there. And I am also expecting Christopher Armand Taylor to be in there. I think he should be. Not that he's just because. Look at what else. Is he going to be better than Lux against Manaea? Yes. Yeah, all the games in blowouts, pretty much, except really game 2. Could have won that one too, 7-3. Game 5 might be the competitive, low-scoring game. It could be. It's buttholes get tight. This is where it's at. But let's give shout-outs to some of these guys. First of all, to Mookie Betts and Shohei Ohtani. Especially Mookie. Mookie, hey, he's been, we were vile to him couple weeks ago. We were vile. So I think that props to Mookie Betts. Excellent postseason so far. Tommy Edman, what a great trade. Let's just go to, and friend of the show, Miguel Vargas was part of the trade, but what a great trade. Muncy's been so good. I agree, Mr. John Rod, this is good. I have a feeling Max Muncy will go off tomorrow after the pitcher started mouthing off yesterday. Yeah, Muncy does a little bit of that Padre emotion, but that's okay. We need Teo to wake up, man. He can't bat third tomorrow. I go my batting order tomorrow. I'm just starting. I'm gonna put. Let's go. Of course, Ohtani's 1. Betts is 2. Kike 3. Pa has 4. Now Edmund 4. Pa has 5. Muncy 6. That's what I'm doing. And then what'd you miss? You missed everything. You missed all the tinfoil hat stuff about how Game 5 might have been rigged. Yeah, Teo's been terrible. 9 Ks. I'm just, yeah. Muncy's been excellent. So you got to just mix these guys up. I would go Muncy 3 if it was a righty, but I'm not doing it against a lefty. But yeah, I still want to go as much as I can, mixing them up so they don't end up going, oh my gosh, it's a tough righty and we're stuck with all righties. So again, Shohei, Mookie, Kike. So that's 2 righties in a row. And then, okay, let's go. They might go Edmund 4 again. And then Muncy 5, Pa has 6. But you could, because Edmund's a switch hitter. You can do a lot with him. Maybe you put him 3rd. Then Kike 4th, Muncy 5th, and Pa has 6th. Maybe you do that. I agree. Okay. Let's get a couple. Norm says, unless Ohtani can't see the ball due to Manaea's delivery, I think there will be more effective tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe not a home run, but I expect him to get a base hit. Get on base a lot. That's all we need. Let Mookie take care of business, in which he has. And then BC can say, okay, 2-hour game from Teo and a clinching game would cure everything. I know. And don't put it past him. Because then you put, Teo 7th, Smith 8, and what's his name, 9, Taylor. And then as the game goes on, so they have a lot of righties in their bullpen. They got a couple lefties. So you got to hold on to that lineup as much as you can. Get Manaea out quick. I mean, I think Diaz in a close game is different than a Diaz in a different game. I just don't trust him. I think Freeman might come in and pinch hit. So great he would be for Taylor maybe, but you can't have him in the field. And he's really just not that good right now. Need the same approach with Manaea as took with Quintana take your walks. The thing is, it's just Quintana lives out of the zone. Yeah, he's too good to slow up much luck. I know. Someone's gonna break out. I don't believe in us against that Manaea arm slot. It is tough. He just has to be off. He has to be off. I'm gonna pull up little Sean Manaea game logs. Let's see if he's been off at all lately. They did get him out in the 6th. It's a little late. Let's get him out a little bit earlier than that, please. The one thing, Manaea, I think he's going to have a really, really good, what's it called? We'll look at this in a second. He's going to have a good free agency, but I'm not touching him now in free agency with the long-term contract. Those mechanics that crossbody stuff, it ain't lasting. He'll start breaking down. You can't do that long. That's why, Sale, even though Sale had a great year, he's had so many injuries over the last few years. And then Bumgarner just ended, right? Dustin May is a crossbody guy. And Manaea is as crossbody as can be. So let's look. If anyone can put in the chat when Manaea started doing his the sale move, but he's been really good in the playoffs, obviously. Against the Dodgers, it was okay. They got him in, they got him in the sixth, but he was out after, he didn't finish that. He was 2 hits, 2 runs, a dong, 4 walks. So yeah. Well, Bill Miller's out of the game. That was another thing. It's good to get Bill Miller out of that freaking game, that umpire. He sucks. I never saw his scorecard. Let's see if we could find that. He had some, and I was working, so my following the game was obviously scant. Okay, things are June or July. Okay. Scorecards. Bill Miller. He kind of locked it down. That's really good for him. That's really good. Let's see. He was just a little bit in favor of the Mets. So okay. Salute. Bill Miller, way to lock it down. Way to lock it down. Way to go. Way to bear down. He had like 1 or 2 pitches that I really didn't like. See what's going on. D-Max in the house. Oh yeah, D-Max doing his UCLA stuff. D-Max covering the Rams now too. He's so he's on the radio broadcast for them, or something like that. See anything else going on? All right, so you think July? All right, so let's just start going back to that. I mean, so what could we do with Shamanaya? All right, so you could see in July. There was a noticeable change. It looked like on 6/14. He got better. August 2.7. September 3.52. How many innings has he thrown? He has to have thrown a lot of innings. What's his total? 181. Okay. He's gonna start. Might get gas. Who knows? So Manaea, we'll see. If anyone get it, is talking with Doug because we're both obviously concerned. But I said it seems to me the Dodgers have a bend but don't break type mode. They remind me actually a lot of the 1988 Dodgers, except they have more. The team is the player mix is different in terms of the pitching was a lot stronger than the hitting, but they have that. They just seem to always find a way to win when they needed to. I look at I go back to that game against the Rockies. They were down a couple, and I tweeted out, "This is the most important game of the year." And not because of my tweet, but the Dodgers responded, and they won that game. Because if they would have lost that game, they'd been going to that Padres series down, and they would have been only up by 2 games. But they would have been down mentally by losing to the Rockies. I think it would have been 2 out of 3 they would have lost. And then going against the Padres, that would have been rough. So really, they bended, but they didn't break. They got back at it. So that's and against the Padres in the playoffs, same thing. They were down 2-1. Yeah, they were down 2-1, and they ended up nutting up and going for it. And so I there's something, at least, no matter what happens, and I'm not going to be satisfied with that anything but a World Series. There was a lot of progress this year. A lot of really good things happened with this team. Getting your crap together in the postseason and not choking was obviously the biggest one. Get my hat. My head's weird, man. Love this hat though. Oh, oh, there you go. Watching 2020 Game 6. I was actually talking about it with Doug, because it's, some people feel it's tainted. Yeah, Game 5, yeah. It's not just Dave, it's management. I always go management. But Dave's he's the head, he's the face of that. He gets paid to wear it. Let's see. Okay. Schilling's bloody sock 20 years ago today. There you go. I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't care about his politics. He should be in the Hall of Fame. If John Smoltz is in the Hall of Fame, he should be in the Hall of Fame. And when A-Rod slapped the glove running to first, oh gosh, that's right. Oh Lord, that was so weak because it was like, don't clip that. The traffic is going to be horrible for both the Rams. Oh gosh, okay, thank you for that. I might go. I'm still looking at it. We'll see. I think the first 4 innings are key. Absolutely. Yeah, you got to punch them now. Punch them in the face. If the Dodgers are ahead by the end of fourth, they have it. If they trail by more than one, yeah, I agree. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, that gap. Even 5-1 yesterday, folks. Even 5-1, it felt like a winnable game. When it got to what 8-1, 8-2, ugh, it was over. But yeah, I agree. Go Blue. Roy Estrada in the house. Let's see. Yeah, get Game 5 out of your head. That's a good way to do it. Good way to do it. We're good. Yeah, and always believe we will win this series. I agree. Failure is not an option. Job not finished. Keep positive thoughts and stop with Debbie Downer thoughts. There we go. I don't think our thoughts do anything, but I'm okay with that. Um, deal with it how you deal with it. I'm just we're gonna obviously point out some things that happened yesterday, but at the end of the day, I agree with you, Roy. This team should win it. This team should win the whole thing. I know that they have weak spots, but they have a little extra in them, and so it's not good that Lindor's hot, and well, everyone was hot after yesterday. They have a day off. Everyone flies back out. All that stuff's gone. All right, Aeronautic. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, all that. Now it's a new day tomorrow. They get to flush it today. I'm sure they talk about it on the plane. I'm sure they're figuring it all out. I'm gonna also throw something else out. What if? No inside information at all. None. What if they are able to activate Brewstar or Vesia or Joe Kelly tomorrow and put someone out? It'd be a W. I mean, it'd be rough, but they're out there working with them. Plus, they're not going to be pitching in the cold tomorrow. Tomorrow. I think that was an impact on Flaherty as much as not being healthy, not being sick. Being sick. See, Roy. Yes, I will see you at the parade. Let's hang out. Let's hang out. I really want that. Yep. 2020. They did have that slug, and that's what they have now. They can hit. We know that. Bullpen. Okay. John Rod's got the good feeling. I do too. I have a good feeling about tomorrow. The bullpen will hold. We won't need too many runs, but we will score Almanaya. Peace. I'm in. Yep. I would say having a easy breezy weekend. Not. I'm stressed and hungover. I'm not hungover, but it's a little. I wanted to get that thing done yesterday. That's for sure. For us. So the off day is the worst part. That's the worst part for us fans. Is the off day. And then it's not, that game was a 2:00 game, and Dodgers don't win those day games. There's no more night game or no more day games coming up. That's it. Let's see. Should we have an easy breezy? Okay, BC says if they win Game 6, I think they win the WS. But if it goes 7, even if they win, I think they'll have a bad World Series. They might get off to a bad start but I think they have what it takes. The Yankees, if they win today, they're off until Friday. So they'll have like 6 days off. The minute Jack walked, the second he should have been yanked. Yep. Yeah, he was done. All right, gotta go. Yep. Tony, Sarah Langs has the most interesting stat of all, apparently, and I'm paraphrasing. Teams leading 3-1 and lose game 5 on the road. Win the series, I'm saying, like 85% of the time. Yeah. We don't want to be that 3-1 jinx, right? At least Pages got introduction. Yeah, Pages is hot, man. Dudes earned the playing time. Just let him hit. Just put him in there. And then take him out for defense later. And Kiermaier, they can seal it all, when they win, 5-2 or something like that. Apparently, only 6 teams have blown a 3-1 lead. All right, right. Yep, I agree. And I think this team is really good. Let's see. My guy Showtime. I'm going to sign up 40. They can't do that, though. That's illegal. I've seen this. I thought I've seen this before. I think. I'd be careful this one, Shohei. I would be careful. Showtime. I would be careful with this one. I've seen this before. I don't know if it's true, and this is a site. I'm gonna open it, but LA Taco. Yeah, this was in July, and I haven't heard anything since. I don't know. There's something about it, something fishy about it to me. Because you're not allowed to sign 14-year-olds. You got to be 16. So they would go to Manfred jail if they did this. So I'm gonna hold off on that one till I remember that article, but I think that's it. Let's see. The Dodgers should have brought Dalton Rushing to the roster. Play left field catcher. Yeah. Crazy with his bat. Roy's got game 5 not on Dave. When you pitch supposedly your ace, you're trying to win. Shift in strategy occurred because Flaherty didn't have his stuff. We scored 6 runs, but Honeywell got hit. Yeah. It's just they had to get Flaherty out earlier. He clearly didn't have anything yesterday. Everything was down. Yeah, Tony Gonsolin. Yeah, I mean, there's another guy. Maybe they have to go a little bit of desperation if they don't trust. Because if they don't trust Kasparius, Knack, or Edgardo, and the fact that Honeywell's burnt, and they could throw him on one of those injured lists because he threw a lot of pitches, and that's dude that's just built for injury. He just has a ton of them. Let's see. I think it would be a bit of an upset if the Dodgers actually won a World Series given the state of their starting pitching. I agree. I wouldn't be surprised if they fell short, just being realistic. Yeah, I agree. But I think they have something extra. They're going to be going against the Yankees, who have a lot of guys that haven't been there either. Obviously, Cole and Soto have been in there. I don't know about that. Flaherty didn't look sick in the bullpen on Thursday. Yeah, we can't tell. I mean, he was down 90-91. And you don't get that in the bullpen. Cleveland will cave. Loser City. I hope. I got a friend in there who's out there. 6 or 7 Dodgers are currently in line for the LCS MVP, and we resoundingly outscored the Mets. And well, if Shamania wins tomorrow and the Mets come back, he will be the MVP, if you can believe it. Yeah, that would be true. Yeah, or some of those hitters. Seems like a verbal agreement, if anything. Yeah, it can't be anything more than that. This would if this is happening, this 14-year-old, they are investigating. I guarantee that right now. Yep, it's 16. I think it's bogus too. I think it was a misunderstanding. It's LA Taco though, Oh, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet. The biggest concern is there are not their arms, but the up down. I know, but they don't have a choice. They're gonna have to do that. Who opens tomorrow? Don't put Brazier out there again. Correct. We need a clean first inning. We need a strike first. And I agree. That's why I go with Evan Phillips. Evan Phillips is what I do. Or similar. Maybe Kopech. I don't know. But I like Evan Phillips' stuff. I mean, because Kopech, you know what he's coming with. He's coming with a lot of fastballs. But yeah, he's got a little bit of secondaries. But Evan Phillips, just imagine you're coming into the game. I have not gone over the AFL. That'll be last. How would you like to be a batter and all of a sudden you're seeing that weird stuff that Phillips throws, or trying in one of the two? One of those two guys should start the game. You don't want someone just coming in throwing fastballs, down the middle or whatever. And yeah, you just can't have that. So I would go Phillips or Triner. I get some weird guy and just let them, if they have a good inning, let them start the next inning. Let's see. I'll make sure I'm getting on my stuff. So yeah, we're really getting into this. Yeah, and I do think Freddie sits tomorrow. I think he really should. Who will stand out more tomorrow, Ohtani Betts or Edmund Kike? I think it's a toss up. I wouldn't be surprised. I just, boy, Edmund and Kike are really they're just doing great. So don't be surprised if they outshine Ohtani and Betts. Let's just hope that they're all on fire. But we need Teo or Will Smith or Austin Barnes, or Chris Taylor or someone. We need some other people to step up. That's for sure. Yeah, we need that. It was good to see Pies get some hits too. I understand the catcher being a little butt hurt about it, but it's all right. Pies reminds me of young Puig. I mean, they are both Cubans. Other players already respect Page's arm. Pajes, yeah, arm, even though he's a rookie with a couple months in the league. I know, yeah. Yep. Will Smith and Teo, Michael Correa in the house. Will Smith and Teo got to get it together. Absolutely. Yeah, if they keep doing that, it's not going to be good because let's be honest, the other guys, they can't maintain all this stuff. They they have to get it going. They have to do their part because someone else may have Mookie may go 0 for 4, Edmund may go 0 for 4. Who knows, right? So they got to do that. They got to get that crap together. That's for sure. Let's see. What did I want to? Oh, I wanted to look at. Where is it? I want to take a look at Will Smith over the last, just like the exit velocities and things like that. Let's see if we can figure this out. Because I actually suggested to Doug, is like, hey, man, what about freaking Will Smith or Austin Barnes? Let's take a look. All right, going backwards here. I'm going to get the other old man glasses. Not as cool. All right, going backwards. Off Garrett Reed, 81 miles an hour. That was an out. 82.8. 96.3, that's pretty good. That was an out. He had a single against the lefty, but that was 72.5. Yeah, Cade, 97.3, 88.2, 56.2. His single did have a 102.6 mile an hour single. Walk, 64, 79, 85, 109, 95, 82. I mean, he had some strikeouts and walks. I just see his velocities, his exit velocities. I don't know, man. I might go Barnes, especially to handle the pitching staff. But, and Will's done a great job. But the disadvantage with Barnesy is his arm. It's not near as good. Did I have that stuff up? I think, yeah. I went through the miles an hour. So Barnesy's got the arm, or doesn't have the arm. William Dilliam has the arm. But he's not hitting well, and I think it's one of those things where he just gets really tired. It's really hard to be a full-time catcher, folks. Where did my window go? There it is. Okay, there. Ooh, almost thought I lost my window, my monitoring window. Really hurt seeing Tayron Ball in the AFL. World Series win will make me happy. I would still do that trade in a heartbeat, even though I hate it. I know what you mean. Tehran's a friend of the show, that's for sure. I will still go with Smith over Barnes because Barnes can't throw anyone out right, and a singular walk is nearly an automatic double. Just have to live with Smith's weaker bat, but push him down the lineup. He's already been pushing down too. Barnes should get an at bat. We'll see. Thing with Will Smith is zones are all up on the zone. His cold zone is all up on the zone and inside. Something else to consider, along with conspiracy and Flaherty pitching. Yesterday's early Gibson a chance to start Game 2, and the Dodgers do, and the Dodgers get Friday to start the World Series. Yeah, a chance to start Game 2. Yeah. So I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to take a quick look at what Will Smith has did against Manaea on. Where are you at? That was Game 2. Struck out and fielding out. Didn't do anything off of him. Okay. No, then again, they only had 2 hits, so no one was doing a lot. Work those walks. Yeah, that is depressing. So, both teams are 1-5. The World Series would start on Tuesday. I know, and not Friday. I think it does favor the Dodgers. They're the Dodgers. Well, everyone needs their team to get some rest. The pitchers are fried, absolutely toast. That's why we're seeing some of these games. So having the Dodgers have most of their main relievers have not pitched since Wednesday is a good thing. It's not too long. And Trinan and Phillips. Wait, no. They pitched Wednesday. No, I'm confused. Yesterday was Friday. None of the main relievers pitched. On Thursday, we had Trinan and Phillips. Okay. And Wednesday, a bunch of other dudes. So we're going to have guys that are going to have plenty of rest. So that's going to be good. Yeah. So, yeah, I do agree that the Dodgers benefit. Maybe that's, it's all part of the calculation. Who knows? But gosh, can you imagine if the Dodgers somehow they win this thing? They win this thing and we got to wait till Friday. Oh my gosh. Sadly, Diego might have the most potential of all of ours because Dalton's going to graduate pretty quick. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Do the Dodgers have a workhorse pitcher in their prospect system that could be 3.4, 3.7 ERA guys? Well, that's kind of, in some ways, it's Landon Knack. They don't do that anymore. They don't care about that stuff, regretfully. That's why all your Tommy Johns are happening. Can Dalton Rushing be placed on the 40-man roster? Yes. Only if, yeah. Yeah, he can get on there. There's ways of getting him on there. But I if they don't have faith in in Knack or, Kasparius has some nasty stuff. But if they don't have faith in anyone, they shouldn't be on this roster. Go get someone else. Go get Jose Hernandez. Whatever. I know we looked at those things briefly. Yeah, Ferris could be that. Yeah, I think they're going to turn him into a 140 inning guy. Just don't lead the game with Brazier. Exactly, Brazier. I keep saying it the wrong way. He has been an effective opener. He does good, but he was good against the Padres. But obviously gave up that knock to Lindor. He was on him. I'll go against conventional thing and open with Knack. Let the pushback begin. I'm going to say no on that. I think the game might be over pretty quick. And I love Landon Knack, but his stuff doesn't play up. I'd go with Kasparius before I'd go with Knack. His stuff's just better. So that's why I would do that. It's like you get it out of the way. But yeah, I mean, I could see that. But I would go with an opener tomorrow, and then see how the game's going before. I know to get a bulk guy in, they got to warm up more. So, you know, the Dodgers have a few guys. Uh, I can't remember the guy's name. They're not hot prospects though. Um, Maybe they could open with Hudson. I wouldn't because I don't think his stuff plays well against the top of that order. That's why I would try and Phillips. You're coming in and you're seeing nasty stuff right away. That's not a good way to start a game if you think about it. Why would I want to? I'd hate to come up and have to face that stuff. Just go, oh, they're throwing video game pitches at me. So that's why I would do that. Kind of wish took a starting pitcher instead of Lindsay. No, I'm done with the starting pitchers, man. I'm not even taking them anymore. Not high. You take them low and they build them up. The starting pitchers, they just break too quick. Oh, Caminiti. Yeah. Knack clearly had a bad command day. It happens, but Knack with command has often been the case. It's very effective. Yeah, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. Now, we'll see what they do, because you can get him out right away. You give him 3 outs, or you give him 3 batters, and if he's got 2 of the 3 have gotten on base, he's out. Pure and simple. You just don't mess around with that. I want to go back to while we're talking and chatting, the AFL. Arizona Fall League. I know we covered this a bit a couple times ago. Let's get to our guys here. All right. Arizona Fall League, yeah. And we are the Desert Dogs. And let's see, does it have our... Wish it had our affiliate in there, but I'm going to see if I can get some other information in here. They don't have a good link. I just want to see like game logs and stuff like that. All right, let's go to it. Let's talk AFL. We're going to talk about Eric with a Q in a minute. He's starting to really rise. Okay, Zaire Hope, a little bit of a drop. It's okay. Jake Geloff, I thought he had a grand slam the other day. Sean McLean still doing it. Yeah, our guys are, from an offensive perspective, they are looking good. All right, let's see what we got pitching wise. There's Eric Swan. Yeah, this is good. This is walks. Let's see. No walks. 10 Ks. 6. Ooh. Ooh. Let me go to my bookmarks real quick. Just we can get a glimpse of him on video. Let's see. There he is. I'll pull that up. I wish they wouldn't do this stuff. All right, let's get him going here. You guys see Eric Swan. I just don't know how good his, the way things are, how he's getting velocity and things like that. He's kind of short arming it a little bit, coming from the ear more. He's not really bringing his arm back, so it doesn't have, maybe not that Tommy John twist that the pain guy talks about. He's a big feller, and I do have an interview with him on the site. If you guys want to take a look at that afterwards. Nice guy. Real good dude. And really blossoming is what he's doing. That's what we want to see. Get our guys, get them moving. Let's see. Hold on just a second. I got double talk. Did I have any double talk at all? or, echoing. Just briefly maybe there. Let's see. I'm just checking if there's anything that's come on the Twitter machine. With the Dodgers, I'm almost afraid of an injury. Yeah, Game 5, not good. Just checking. All right, there's nothing else. Okay, cool. All right, back to the AFL. So, yeah, that's our guy. Eric with the Q. Oh, who else we got? Where are our guys? Can't be good. Oh, wait, it got jacked up. Come on. Literally, right there. So that means Eric Swan was tops in the league. Let me see. I don't care about qualified. I want everybody. All right. Oh, Kelvin Ramirez. That's a righty. Yeah, he's all right. Eric Swan, Bryson Mott's friend of mine. Kelvin Batista, the little lefty. Alex Makarowicz, not make a sandwich. Germing. Oh, he got lit. Ooh, dang. Did he I always get Rosario's got good stuff, man. Those walks sometimes. I'm gonna go back to the hitters to see if I missed anything. So Glendale, Desert Dogs, select pool, all players. Oh, is he playing with his brother, Matt McLean? That's cool. Let's see if we have any other Dodgers that I missed. I don't see any. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's that. We'll be diving into prospects later. I just don't have it. Still, it's showing all Smith. Oh, come on. Really? I'm so sorry. That's stupid. That's a badness on the software, man. Sorry about that. But yeah, we have come on. It's like it's locked in. Where'd I go? It's still stuck there. Still stuck on Smith. I'm trying to get back to my page. I'm stuck. I guess we're stuck on Smith. Sorry about that. That's software behaving badly. I am using Safari instead of Google for this one. But yeah, it's like it's frozen here. I'm gonna do a refresh on this one. No, I'm not gonna do it because I might end the stream. Weird. Well, I am gonna do it. I'll be back at it in a minute. There I am. Well, I'm way behind is part of the problem too. See now. Okay, do you see the New York media already dropping Sasaki questions? Yeah. It's like Dave doesn't care. We do know that our man. Oops. Did I jack that? Oh boy, I jacked that up. Let's see. I kind of messed up my camera. That other camera. That's all right. We'll do this one still. We do know that Andrew Friedman went out to watch him. Who knows? But hey, another injury risk. But it's not my money. You can never have enough pitching. Why not? Yeah, I'm way behind. This thing is like a minute behind. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what's going on. Anything else? Let me look at my notes to see if there's anything else to cover. What do y'all think about Freddie sitting? Give me why not a quick poll? Let's do a quick poll. Wait, where is it? Start a poll. Should Freddie should Freeman start at first base tomorrow. All right. Vote away, please. Let's see. Let's see. Ryan, I've been watching your podcast for some time and I noticed your audio is a little slow. I know. Yeah, it sucks, Ryan. I'm trying to fix that. Could it be your audio settings? I know. I got to look at all that stuff. I just haven't had time. Oh, no. It's a little off. Thanks though, Ryan, for no. Yeah, I'm trying to work on that type of stuff. I just have to take the time, sit in my office, and just work on that. I think Luck should be in the lineup instead of CT3, even with the lefty. I don't know. That's why I'm going with CT3. You'd rather have Dave at the plate. Again, it's the lefty. That's why I want Taylor in there. OKC is announcing their new name and uniforms on the 26th. Okay, go 89ers. He should start but not end it. Seems like more mobile at the beginning of the game. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. For Freddie. Let's see. What do we got? Yeah, please vote. We have 9 votes. Come on. There's more of you out there. Please vote. We got 17 people watching at the moment. We have to take advantage of the 10-year free spending Ohtani-san gave us. He's only getting $2 million. Yeah. Oh, that's very true. Yep. Not my money. It is Shohei's own money. It's Shohei's money, though. He's the one that's deferring. He's the one deferring and wants this bad. I think Dodgers do too. You know, they got to be all in on people. I want them to be all in on every pitcher that's healthy. I'm concerned about guys like Corbin Burns, that velocity's going down. Flaherty's a 3. He's a 3. He's not an ace. Yamamoto's got the ace stuff. I mean, my goodness. If it's not this pitch, you could try this pitch. I'm not, Flaherty, if he doesn't have that fastball, man, it's like he's toast. Support Taylor being out there only if he bunts every at bat. Hey, he got a hit. Guy is so hard on Mr. Christopher Armand. I'm a Taylor guy. I mean, I don't want him in there except against the lefty. Yeah, Jang should be unleashed. I think we're going to see him a lot more. They've done this whole thing of babying guys. Just start unleashing the guys. If they're going to have Tommy John, they'll have Tommy John earlier. Would I re-sign Flaherty? I'd consider it. I think Freddie being a bat off the bench makes the opposing manager really sweat their pitching decisions. Maybe. Castillo from Seattle. Oh, man, they should have had him in 2022. Gosh, darn it. He's got questionable arm, but it's been 2.5 years. I'd sign Snell. Yep, I'm on that bandwagon. Imagine if they did that. You'd get 4 or 5 innings of, 2 hits, 3 or 4 walks, 10 strikeouts, and maybe a run or 2. Hope Elliot, yeah. I would hope put package for Ellie De La Cruz or Vlad Jr. No disrespect to Freddie, but he's going to be 36. Yeah, I mean he's already 35. He turns 36 in August or something like that. If Taylor had any decency, he'd retire after they win the World Series. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Taylor. I mean, you got to bring Kike back, and they got Tommy Edman. You got to bring those guys back. Edman's coming back. He's signed. So is Kopech. Taylor's going to get a hit tomorrow. You just need arms. You need guys that can go out and put in some really good innings. Snell comes in and when he's on, I mean, he really can shut a team down for 6 innings, despite the 5 walks. Ohtani's stuff is postseason ready. Definitely an ace, high strikeouts per nine, and he garners a lot of whiffs. Hope he can be the same as before he was hurt. I'm a I'm a fan actually of Ohtani being the closer. Um, you want yeah, you're talking about Lodolo last year. I remember that. Yeah. What about Miguel Rojas? Would you bring him back? Yep. I think so. Again, I chatted with Doug, but we talked about these things. It's nothing new. We both are in favor. Well, myself, I talked to him myself. Said what I want is is Lux to get a chance at shortstop. You've got Edmund for the outfield, and you have Miggy Rowe. If Lux doesn't cut it at shortstop, then you're going back to and this is with Mookie at second. If Lux doesn't work out at short, then you do a little shifting because Pages would be in right with Mookie at second, Edmund in center, Luxie at short. If it doesn't work out, Luxie goes back to second, Mookie goes back to right, Pages goes to center, and Edmund goes to short, and you still have Miggy Rowe. Taylor's hitting. So it's not. You can't count the whole year, Norm. It's not the whole year. I mean, he's been better. We can look at it. I mean, we could do a game log, but I'm gonna give Taylor a little bit of grace in there. We're talking about what can they do now, and I think Chris Taylor is a better player now than he was, earlier in the season. Not saying he's great, and he's there for his versatility. That's it. I'm gonna see if I can get there here. Okay, and I'll get there from here. So, StatCast. All right. Has Taylor done anything? That's a good question. Beginning of the year, I mean, the dude was nothing. Strikeout. All right, what's he been doing? All right. It hadn't been great. I'm not going to say that. Walk, strikeout. Okay. His last 3 times he got hit the ball. I mean, it was against Buto and Quintana. He hit, 94, 101, and 98. Miguel got a walk. Buto, let's see. Oh, he didn't hit against Mania, so maybe he won't this time. I don't know. I mean, he was awful. Look at that game. Ooh, baby. 10-9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Is that platinum or gold? Sombrero. Hit a home run? Oh, this was in a throwaway. No, it was in a throwaway game. But he's been better. Not that he's really good. I mean, I'm not saying that. Gosh, it still has that Will Smith page? Or did it switch on? Did I get to switch? Let's see. Chris. I don't know why it's stuck on that page. Is there another page I have that's doing that? Boy, this is really frustrating. Chris Taylor, game log. All right, I'm gonna try something here just to see if I could fix this thing. Properties. How about that? There we go. That should be better. Sorry, folks. There's another window out there that I was locked on. He ended up 202. Okay, let's just go. Let's go to the gory details. Well, March doesn't count. He was 1 for 5. In April, 0-45. Was that April? Oh yeah, April totals down there. May 200. June 278. And he got hurt. somewhere in here. 173 in July. 222 in August. 333 in September. Okay. So he kind of earned that spot. Postseason's been 111. Not good. But then again, Will Smith and Teo have done nothing. So I'm putting him in the lineup. I'm going to give him a chance against, what's his name? Bruns is a reliever. Maybe someday, but I don't know. I still haven't heard what's going on. Well, Mookie did say when Freeman sits, we win. Hey. Yep. If Lux doesn't work out, he's getting traded for sure. I don't really want Miggy Rowe back. Not reliably. Breaks down too much. He played too much. He needs to start twice a week. That's it. But they had no choice. That's why one of the reasons they got Edman. And they really, if you look at it, they probably should have played Edman a lot more at shortstop anyway. Yeah, he's been given a lot of chances. Bring me Will Adames. I'm not in on that. Not right now. I'm not fired up about that one yet. It does depend on the contract, right? Yeah, it finally switched over. It was locked onto the wrong page. So sorry about that, people. I was working off the wrong. There was just duplicate pages out there. So that's what did it. So, yep. There, now back to that. Okay. So, I had an extra window it was stuck on. Low pies, fire, and swag. I don't really care about that stuff. I just care about production. I was surprised. I'm surprised. I mean, I've been around Pajas at spring training, never seen him break a smile. So it's surprising to see him with some emotion. That's fine. Hey, enjoy it, kid, right? 200 game 6 of the NLCS. Well, who do you want, Lux? I mean, you want Lux going against Manaea? That's rolling the dice and hoping triple sevens. You just have what you have. That's my whole thing. You have what you have. It's possible, but the odds are against you. I would rather have Gavin Lux. I'd rather have Chris Taylor in against Sean Manaea over Gavin Lux. Lux come in later. I think rushing should have had on the playoff rush. They just weren't going to do that, I guess. I had actually was hoping a little bit about that too. They just weren't going to do it. That's. But yeah, I'm going Taylor over Lux against the lefty. That's it. They don't. It's not going to be Kiermaier. I mean, the options, with Freddie out, because I think Freddie is sitting and sitting against Manaea is not the worst thing. He's compromised. Let's see. Let's get the media thing from the dudes. Okay, hey, real quick. Okay, so tomorrow, first pitch will be thrown by the Dodgers' all-time shortstop games played leader, Bill Russell, part of the that 8.5 year infield. Anthem is Angie Fisher. Who knows who that is? Centerfield Plaza will host a performance by Hernando and the Nandos. All right. Other stadium entertainment, top military hero. Okay. Oh boy, if there's a game 7, Oral Hershiser throwing out that first pitch. I just wish there was a flyover before every game. The way the roster is there just aren't any options. You're starting Lux, Kiermaier, I guess a second, Barnes, or Taylor. Who are you starting there? You're obviously not starting Kiermaier. And you could move Mookie in, but that's going to be disruptive. To me, it's Taylor, and it's kind of not hard. Remember, Taylor's had some postseason success too. And Gavin Lux, he's got a couple home runs, but I'll put him in later. Get Manai out of there. Taylor's gonna get a hit. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, damn it. I'm just going, Michael. I'm just going, hey, rushing, he's on the roster. He's not going to be. Here's my thinking. Adames at short, Mook at second, Paez right, Edmonds center, Teo left. So Lux is gone then. This is a good point. And catching's a rough game. Will Smith is consumed with call games with a stack of different pitchers. His batting is going to suffer. Yep. Lefty plus funky delivery equals Ohtani's kryptonite. Well, see more, the better it is. If it comes down to signing Adames or re-signing Teo, I'm taking Adames. Having a Gold Glove shortstop with 30 home runs is definitely more valuable than a terrible slugging left fielder. Terrible at defense, yeah. Yeah, the fact they pull him out of games so much. I thought he was better than that. I really like Teo. I'm glad they signed him, but I am not going all in on him at all. He's a very replaceable guy in terms of just the productivity. You can go get yourself an outfielder that's going to give you similar numbers without giving him a 4-year contract. Some team's going to give him a huge contract. I'm not sure who it's going to be. I think it'll be the Giants. The Giants are going to sign him, put him in left field or something like that. And I'm good with that. If Rushing's our left fielder next year, I'm cool with that. I want to start building our guys back. Our guys, the ones that are drafted as Dodgers or signed as Dodgers. He is lazy out there. I agree. I mean, it seems like he's dogging it. I mean, he seems like a really good guy, but man, go hard every play. I agree, Mike. I do agree with that. But hey, if we win the World Series, yeah, give them what you want. Again, it's not my money. So I'm just trying to think as they would. But, 31-year guy, he'll be 32 next year. Teo at $60 million 3 years. That's a lot of money. Again, not my money. If the Dodgers want to do that, I'm fine with it. Will he be productive with that contract? They already have big money in the big three. And they got some decent money into Will Smith. The rest, they like to have some flexibility. They like to have that. I need to move my text over so I'm not always looking at the side. That's the thing. They don't want to be locked into all of the. That's not enough for 3 years. Probably not. That's why, yeah, Padres. Oh, would they do that? I don't know. Because I know what's his name? I think what's his name? Jurickson Profar is going to accept the QO if they give it to him. I hope Teo hasn't mentally tapped out with this series. Sometimes he looks like Miguel Vargas, and that's actually being generous. He's been looking worse than Miggy. He's looked terrible. He looks defeated coming up to the plate. Yeah, Padres do have tighter finances now. They do. But, I think it'll be interesting to see what they do with Profar. I think if they offer him a QO, he's going to accept it. And so that's the question. Do they really want that knucklehead back? I wouldn't. That's me. Oh, and last thing, I do not want Profar on the Dodgers. That's for sure. He's a weirdo. He just, I really didn't like what I saw out of him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? With egging on the fans out there when he caught that ball. It was just stupid. What are you doing? You got the other idiot over in right field. Man, you can only have so many idiots, and they have 3 of them. And they're prominent. So they need to get rid of an idiot. Snell, Roki, and Adames is my offseason. If Teo takes a discount, I'll take him back. If not, Santander or O'Neill would be fine replace. Oh, yeah, Tyler O'Neill. If you get to a strike two on Teo. Oh, and any breaking ball down and away gets him to flail. It's been the case all season. He is what he is. Yeah, I mean, it's like he just goes, I give up. Dude, just sit there. You know what they're pitching. Take it. Let it go. Dodgers should have ate the contract and traded for Lindor when his value was low. I said that at the beginning of the season. I mentioned that as a possibility. I agree. You have no guarantees that Profar can reproduce production or of this past year. Oh boy, do I agree with that. Yeah, I wouldn't. That's why if he's given the qualifying offer, he's going to take it. His agent would be a fool to try to get him a multi-year contract. Get the money that you can. He'll get the 21 million or whatever. Take the money and run. Because the rest of it, I wouldn't touch him. But if the Padres don't offer him a qualifying offer, they'll try to get him for a lot lower. What do you guys end up in the poll with Freddie? 17 votes. Freddie shouldn't start. Just 17. Anyone else want to vote on the poll? Anyone else vote on it? I'll give you a couple more minutes. I'm going to be heading out too. I'm getting... Yeah, Profar is never a guy that I would trust. And he, such a weirdo. Sean and I can't keep throwing gems right. He's due for a bad game. Look, yeah, that's true. Let's see. Yeah, and it's the second time, so that's a good thing. Profar will sign with the Angels. Yeah, they like to throw around money, stupid money. If anything, the Mets' unexpected success this season virtually guarantees the Mets will secure Soto. They will try, absolutely. I believe Cohen will go as high as 10 years, 620. Woo. Yankees tap out at 560. Whew. Man. Yeah, the Yankees did a good job of finishing in second place with a lot of things. I also wouldn't mind seeing Freeland get a chance. Yeah, I mean, that's why, I don't know. I know if they think Adames is going to be a good guy for 4+ years at shortstop, great. He is a really good fielder, and that matters. That means we're going to have almost, 4 of our 5 highest paid guys as guys that aren't even Dodgers. Dodgers score first, they're unbeatable. I know, you just lock them down, because then it seems Doc does a really good job of doing that, of handling those situations. He's done really good with that. Freeland is trade bait down the line, maybe, but maybe they give him a chance. I'm not high on Freeland. I think he might be a solid major leaguer. Not high on. I don't know. I just don't. See, I'll have to look at him closer again. Just don't see his build as a shortstop. I just don't. But I'm glad he's moving up, and I'd like it to be proven wrong. That's for sure. When they score first and lead after 4, it's over. I know. Yeah, especially if they can, rob a couple innings with a Kasparius or something. Playing Freddie seems more like a favor to him or a PR move. He can't even swing the bat without limping. I know. Sit him for his own good. Yeah, he's not going to hit any home runs. It's not in him right now. He doesn't have it. Freeland is inconsistent, yeah. Freddie I don't think he can hit it out of the ballpark right now. So you're going to get a roller to the right side of the infield, or you're going to get a fly ball to left field. Or you might get, if he's going to get a hit, it's going to be a dunker to left, or he finds a hole on the right side of the infield. There's nothing else. And then he's a clog on the bases. And so this is that, looking ahead. But I just don't think he helps the team right now. So he's on the bench for the rest of the series. And And he maybe is ready for the next series, if there is one. My top 5? Okay, well, we'll go rushing in Josue, and we'll go Vargas for sure. Ferris and Emil Morales. Let's see. That's my top 5 for right now. I haven't dug too deep though. I'm so focused on this stuff. But Jackson Ferris is past Maddox Bruns for me because I just don't know where Maddox Bruns is, and Jackson Ferris has had just so much success. So I think we see him maybe in 2026. Yeah, I hope they don't go after Freed. I wouldn't either. Nemo shouldn't be out there either. Yeah, but he at least he can run through the pain. If I've had plantar fasciitis, and it's just a pain threshold, it's just not strong enough for him to do it, and it's probably even more pain. How many runs will the Dodgers need to score to win tomorrow? This doesn't mean they will. I think I'm going to go 6. I'm going 6. And I think it will be a closer game. I've got 6-3. How do you see the Dodgers handling Glasnow? Pitch once a month. Maybe. Glasnow right now, question mark. We haven't heard anything other than he says he doesn't need surgery. We'll see. We don't know. We see the progression with the Dodgers. Oh, it's a little bit of this, it's a little bit of that, and then they're dead. That's what they do. So they leak it out. Maybe they don't want to make a story, but who knows? Maybe he's ready to go in spring training. I just don't know. And I wonder, does he have anything where he could just go, I can pitch through the pain? Bullpen can do it. 3-0 Dodgers. I like it a lot. Yeah, extended spring training like Buehler this year. Absolutely. Yeah, we know that Glasnow and Yamamoto, Glasnow for sure, is not a guy that should throw more than 120 innings. He needs to be on a 6-man rotation, and he needs to be on he needs that late spring training. Yeah, just relax. Have him start the season in May. I agree. I'd start him in freaking June. Imagine if they would start him in June. They'd have him right now. But they want to show off their shiny new toy. Same with Yamamoto. I do the same thing with Yamamoto. You're just going, hey, this is what we're doing. Landon Knack, Jason Robleski, Ben Kasparias, you are competing to start the season with the Dodgers. Yankees, Mets, and yeah, they let them. In Mexican style. Yeah, Mets fans channel is getting. They should let them. We have a bunch of pitchers who are never available. Yes, Matty Man, and that is the problem. That's why on cue you can never have enough pitching. Yeah, it's just a real problem, folks. So let the young guys get. Kershaw's going to be back next year, hopefully. He says he is, so that's good. He's going to be a Dodger, and it'll be his last year, is my guess. He's going to get 3,000 strikeouts. I'm hoping to be there whenever that does happen. And maybe he starts the season with the Dodgers. And maybe Buehler comes back. I don't know. Maybe, they start working in Ohtani. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think who's coming back. So many guys broken from last year. May and Gonsolin. Friedman loves injury-plagued players because he believes he can get them for a reduced return. That's okay with bullpen arms, but I don't think you should apply that with starting pitchers. And, yeah. I really agree. Because, they like doing that. They're trying to go for pure upside. They're going for that huge upside, but balance it out. And I think Friedman's like, oh, what's wrong? I don't know. I can't. I just don't know. Oh, Frasso too. Yeah, he'll be back. It's his shoulder though. It scares me. Yeah, let Kiki be the opener. Yeah, Frasso's nasty. I'd love to have had him available. But yeah, so many guys are out. Stone, yeah, well, he's out next year. Yeah, Stone's out next year. We don't. Ohtani coming back for Tommy John. Glasnow, we don't know. Yamamoto, Fragile, Stone out for the year with the shoulder. Flaherty, maybe if he comes back. Yeah, the system is broken. Friedman doesn't know what to do, so stop doing what you're doing. You have to change the system. How many of those guys can you rely on? Half Yamamoto, because Flaherty's not a Dodger. I think if Flaherty's a Dodger, he's a solid 3 or 4, which is fine. We need that too. Hopefully he's not, but hey, there's something else that's going to happen here for next year. These guys that are throwing all this extra on the postseason is going to hurt them. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah. River Ryan's was terrible because he would give us a good solid 4 to 5 innings. Absolutely tragic. Yeah, that was yeah. They're all fragile. Yeah, so next year will be interesting. You can never have enough pitching. Don't sign. I would have wanted to trade for Corbin Burns. I would not sign him as a free agent, though, this year. I'm not giving a guy with diminishing fastball, not giving him money. Yeah. All right, folks. It's 3:24 my time. So I appreciate y'all. It is time to start the exit process. So I'm going to end the poll. It looks like we ended up May and Frost at the back of the end rotation. I just don't see, to be honest, I don't see May. I see May as I think both those guys are relievers. Maybe they piggyback. I don't know. I agree. Flaherty's at number 4, but I'm not paying a number for, I'm not paying a number 4 9-figure contract. That's right. I go 345 and that's it. And say, that's it, Flaherty. You want 345, take it. You get stay home and all that good stuff. 22 votes. Okay, thank you, everyone. But Freddie, according to us, would not be starting tomorrow. Let me get back at it here. So I appreciate y'all. I might be going to the game tomorrow. If anyone is going to be at the game tomorrow, hit me up. Tim Rogers 2080 on the Twitter X or whatever it is. Hit me up. Love to hang out. If that's the case, the bullpen could be stacked. Yep, I agree. Maybe they just go with a lot of 3-4 inning guys. They need to look at things differently. Yamamoto's he's not a big dude. I don't see him being any. I think he's every 6. I think he's a 6-man rotation guy. He has to be. So you work with that. That's a lot of money though for him. But I don't care. I'd rather have him be able to pitch when sometimes when we need him, than not pitch at all, because I just see him getting hurt. Freddie sees the fall. I know. And I said in the last podcast, I have nothing but the greatest admiration for Freddie. This is up to management to control him. Freddie Freeman's going to come out and say, I'm playing. I want to play. It's up to the Dodgers to say no. Now, who knows? Maybe there's a miracle. Maybe there's some extra little miracle drug. I don't know. But he's not having strength in that ankle. How do you swing? And it's just, gosh darn, it's such a fluke play. It's like the fluke play with Muncy, 2021. Or at least, Freddie can get out there. And I think he might come in and be able to get some contact on the ball. Especially if you got like a second and third, 1 out. I don't want a guy on first with Freddie coming up to pinch hit with less than 2 out. I just don't feel good about it. But if it's second and third, let him loft one of those fly balls to left field and go for it. All right. Well, y'all. Yeah, let me know if you're going tomorrow. You do in the comments too. Yeah, Miggy Rowe needed to be left off the roster. I don't think he should be on unless he's really healthy. He's got to be healthy. Not this other stuff. Unless you could start him and at least let him try. but you pull them off and replace them if you have to. You can do that next time. What pitchers would you sign? I'm not Blake Snell. That's what I got right now. I would consider Flaherty for $345. Yeah. I don't mind Freddie not having power as long as he can hit singles. But he can't even hit singles. He just can't. Yeah. Well, let's take a quick look at what he's done. I think it's a legit thing to look at. Mr. Freddie Freeman. Let's do that first before we... Let me make sure I got the right screen. Yep, there's William Dilliam. Freddie Freeman. I want to see what he did against Mania, too. At least, it's not even did you get a hit. It's like, did you hit the ball hard? Or did you just do the things I said? All right, let me get up here. Different glasses. Okay, against Mania. Huh? Well, a little mixed. Against Mania, first at bat, he hit at 102. Then 90.6, and then 99.7. So he had some good. You put the bat on the ball, pretty good. All straight away. He did get a single against Peterson and Reed Garrett. But yeah, maybe that like against Ryan Stanek. I don't feel good about that or Diaz either. But yeah, so who knows, right? Who knows? Maybe he can, come out, and maybe he does play. Maybe they go, well, if it's Chris Taylor or Freddie Freeman, maybe they just do that. If they think he can do it. So, all right, folks, time to go. See what my wife wants to do for dinner, lunch, whatever. I've missed everything on purpose. So again, thanks everybody. Again, hit me up in the comments. Please comment on the show afterwards. Share it, whatever. Just what do we get today? We're at 182. That's not too bad for a Saturday during the day. I'm sure, like y'all, will be watching the Indians Yankees, and but I appreciate y'all. Please, take care of it as you can. Aloha, dude. Thanks, Norm, for bringing it. Everyone brought it today. Really happy with that, of course. You guys that's one of the best parts about this thing is the chat and being able to interact and have opinions. So, all right, we'll do this. As I say, a little thing for you guys. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. As always, God bless and go Dodgers.